Hey guys, check it out. This is the world debut of the all-electric BMW i4. Here are the top 5 things you need to know. Number 5, the BMW i4 is an all-electric sedan, or is that sport coupe. Now it has 4 doors, but it doesn't have a traditional trunk like a 3 Series. Instead, the whole rear opens in one big unit, kind of like a hatchback. The BMW i4 is going to come in 2 versions, the 40 and the M50. Now what's the big difference? Well, the 40 comes standard in rear-wheel drive and will go from 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds according to BMW. The M50 has all-wheel drive, and according to BMW, that one will do 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. Now, in case you're wondering what the 40 means or what the M50 means, no, this does not have a 4-liter or a 5-liter gasoline engine. It's just kind of a way that BMW has differentiated the 2 models. It doesn't really have any technical explanation to the all-electric i4. Now, interestingly enough, if you look in the rear here, no tailpipes obviously, but there is kind of an area here where there could be tailpipes. There's this blue streak where you could imagine quad pipes, but obviously being all electric, nothing of that sort. Number 3. This car has an 81 kilowatt hour battery pack. That's a usable 81 kilowatt hours, and it will charge at a maximum rate of 200 kilowatts, which is pretty darn quick. Now, of course, it also has an 11 kilowatt level 2 charger, so you can charge it at home off of 240 volts. That'll fill it up in a couple of hours. What about fast charging the BMW i4? Well, BMW says you can go from 10 to 80% in about 40 minutes, and I like what they've done here in the charge port. This top port is your J1772 plug for your home charging. This bottom one is a CCS port for your fast charging, but I really like these little hinged covers. They feel really high quality, and they're labeled, which is pretty important. BMW estimates that the i4 will go a maximum of 300 miles on a single charge. We're going to have to wait and see what the official EPA number is, and we're also going to have to wait and see how the various trims will affect the range. It's worth noting that competitors like the Polestar 2 go about 240 miles according to the EPA on a single charge, and then of course the Model 3 is EPA range rated at 353 miles in its maximum range configuration. So 300 miles according to BMW is kind of right there in the middle. Number 2, stepping inside this car, it's pretty standard BMW. If you're used to a 4 Series, you'll probably get pretty used to the i4 rather quickly, except for the new iDrive 8 system. 2 displays under one giant curved piece of glass, a 12.3-inch display and a 14.9-inch display. This car now has 5G, of course, standard Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all incorporated into that massive display. Now, it is a touchscreen. They still do have the rotary knob for those of you that love or maybe dislike iDrive. It's still in there, but it looks really good. And I'm really excited to see what it'll be like on the road in person, see how it works when you're cruising along in all electric. In case you're wondering, the i4 does not have a front trunk or a frunk. Instead, you pop the hood and you got all sorts of engineering bits underneath there. Now, number 1, pricing and availability. This car will start production at the end of this year, but go on sale first quarter of next year, and pricing starts about $55,000. Overall, I think it is a super cool looking car. These are actually the Aero style wheels with these cool little aluminum looking inserts here. Really pretty snazzy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, check out tflcar.com for the latest and greatest in new EV reviews.